DISTRONIC Plus regulates the speed of your vehicle and automatically helps you maintain the distance to the vehicle detected in front. The limb indicator lamp on the cruise control lever must be off for you to be able to activate DISTRONIC Plus. To activate DISTRONIC Plus, briefly pull the cruise control lever towards you. Press it up or down. To display the DISTRONIC Plus assistance graphic, select the assistance graphic menu item in the instrument cluster and confirm with OK. If DISTRONIC Plus detects a vehicle in front while driving, the distance to this vehicle is shown in the instrument cluster. The illuminated segments in the speedometer represent the range between the speed of the vehicle in front and the stored speed. If you're approaching the vehicle in front, DISTRONIC Plus reduces your speed automatically. You can increase or decrease the desired distance by turning the control on the cruise control lever. To deactivate DISTRONIC Plus, push the cruise control lever forwards or depress the brake pedal. Bear in mind that DISTRONIC Plus may not be able to detect other road users or may detect them very late, for example if they're driving on a different line or changing lanes. Bear in mind that DISTRONIC Plus is only an aid. You are responsible for vehicle speed, distances, braking in good time, and staying in lane. Lane Keeping Assist increases driving safety. It can warn you before you leave your lane unintentionally. A camera system on the windscreen monitors the area in front of the vehicle and detects the lane markings. When the system is activated, the function is available at speeds of between 60 and 200 kilometers per hour. To deactivate Lane Keeping Assist, use the buttons on the steering wheel to navigate to the assistance menu in the onboard computer. Select the off setting under Lane Keeping Assist in order to deactivate it. You can activate it by selecting Standard or Adaptive. In the Standard setting, you are warned by a brief vibration in the steering wheel if you drive over a lane marking. You are not warned if you have switched on the turn signals or if a driving safety system such as ABS intervenes. In the adaptive setting, there is also no vibration warning if you accelerate hard or brake sharply, steer actively, or cut the corner on a sharp bend. In order for you to only be warned when necessary according to the driving situation and in good time if you cross the lane marking, the system recognizes certain conditions and warns you accordingly. As a result, the warning vibration may occur earlier. For example, if you drive over a solid lane marking. The warning vibration occurs later if the road has narrow lanes or you cut a corner. The assistant does not keep your vehicle in its lane. The system is only an aid and may be impaired by poor visibility, dirt on the camera or the road surface, or if there are no lane markings. For this reason, always pay attention to traffic conditions and your surroundings. Attention Assist supports you on long, monotonous journeys by monitoring your attentiveness. If it detects fatigue or increasing lapses in concentration on the part of the driver, it suggests you take a break. You can activate or deactivate it by using the buttons on the steering wheel to navigate to the Assistance menu in the onboard computer. Then select Attention Assist and press OK. You can then select between the off, standard or sensitive settings in the submenu. Attention Assist can support you at speeds between 60 and 200 km per hour. If it is activated and detects increasing fatigue or lapses in concentration on the part of the driver, the system triggers a visual and audible warning. Confirm the message using the OK or back button on the steering wheel and take a break if necessary. The system can help to prevent accidents. However, it is not a substitute for a well-rested and attentive driver. During long journeys, take regular breaks in good time.
Collision Prevention Assist Plus comprises the distance warning function with autonomous emergency braking function and adaptive brake assist. It can assist in minimizing the risk of a collision with the vehicle in front. In order to switch the assistance system on or off, in the onboard computer, navigate to the Assistance menu and select Collision Prevention Assist Plus. If Collision Prevention Assist Plus is deactivated, this is shown by the corresponding symbol in the Assistance graphic menu. From a speed of around 30 km per hour, a warning lamp in the instrument cluster draws your attention to your distance to the vehicle in front if you're too close for your current speed. If you approach a vehicle in front very quickly, you're also warned by an intermittent tone if you're travelling at a speed above 7 km per hour. React to the warning by braking immediately or taking evasive action, provided it is safe to do so. Adaptive Brake Assist provides braking assistance in hazardous situations at speeds above 7 km per hour by boosting your braking pressure if needed. It uses the radar sensor system as an aid to detect moving obstacles and calculate the required braking force. If you do not react to the warning, Collision Prevention Assist Plus may initiate automatic braking in order to minimize the risk of a collision or reduce the effects of such a collision. Collision Prevention Assist Plus is only an aid and can be impaired by various factors. It does not replace careful and appropriate driving. For this reason, always pay attention to traffic conditions and your surroundings.
In certain hazardous situations, Pre-Safe may take preemptive measures to protect the vehicle occupants. Pre-Safe may intervene in various situations. If you're in an emergency braking situation, if the vehicle understeers or oversteers severely because physical limits are exceeded, or if adaptive brake assist intervenes powerfully. To protect the vehicle occupants, Pre-Safe pre-tensions the front seat belts, and on vehicles with the memory function, moves the front passenger seat to a more favorable position. If the vehicle skids, the panorama sliding sunroof is closed completely and the side windows are closed so that only a small gap remains. If the hazardous situation passes without resulting in an accident, Pre-Safe slackens the belt pre-tensioning automatically. The settings that were made for your protection can also be reversed. The Pre-Safe system cannot eliminate the possibility of injuries in the event of an accident. Therefore, always adapt your driving style to the prevailing road and weather conditions and maintain a sufficient, safe distance from other road users. The Eco Start-Stop function reduces your vehicle's fuel consumption and emissions by switching the engine off when the vehicle is stopped and starting it again automatically to pull away. The Eco Start-Stop function is activated as soon as you start the engine. The Eco symbol is shown in the multifunction display. To activate or deactivate the function, press the Eco button in the center console. The automatic engine switch-off is only possible if various criteria are fulfilled. These include a suitable outside temperature for the system, an engine at normal operating temperature, and a charged vehicle battery. When the Eco Start-Stop function is available, the color of the Eco symbol changes from yellow to green. On vehicles with manual transmission, the Eco Start-Stop function automatically switches the engine off when you brake the vehicle, engage neutral N, and release the clutch pedal. The engine starts again as soon as you depress the clutch or the accelerator pedal. On vehicles with an automatic transmission, the engine is automatically switched off when you brake your vehicle to a standstill in transmission position D or N. When you remove your foot from the brake or depress the accelerator, the engine is started again. Blind Spot Assist is an aid for accident prevention. It supports you when changing lanes and warns you of any vehicles which are recognized in your vehicle's blind spot. You can activate Blind Spot Assist in the Assistance menu on the instrument cluster using the buttons on the multifunction steering wheel. Radar sensors are used to capture an area up to 3 meters behind the vehicle, as well as the direct area to the side of the vehicle. Blind Spot Assist supports you from a speed of approximately 30 kilometers per hour. While driving, if vehicles are recognized in the detected area, you will be made aware of this by means of a warning symbol illuminating in the exterior mirror. If you subsequently switch on the turn signals to change lane, the warning lamp flashes red and a warning tone additionally sounds to draw your attention to a possible collision. Always pay attention to traffic conditions and your surroundings.
Use COMAND Online to operate the navigation system, the radio, the media, the telephone and the system settings. You also have access to the online and internet functionality as well as to the digital owner's manual of your vehicle. The command controller in the center console is used to select menu items, to enter destinations in the navigation system and to save your entries. The command controller can be turned, slid in various directions, briefly pressed or pressed and held. To select a function more quickly, you can use the buttons. For example, the Navi button calls up the digital map. Using the individual drive program, you can configure characteristics such as engine and transmission management, suspension, steering, and climate control settings. You have the option of making and saving personal settings using COMAND Online. To do so, call up the individual drive program using the dynamic select button or the command controller. Press Adapt using the command controller and the menu for setting the individual drive program will appear. You can then select and configure the settings for the individual functions. When changing the drive system settings, functions are available for a sporty, comfortable or consumption-oriented setup. Manual transmission management is also possible. You can set the suspension to a firm springing and damping setting by selecting the Sport function. Select the Comfort function for a comfort-oriented setup. You can select sporty or comfortable settings for the steering too. For the climate control, you can choose between a consumption-optimized or a comfortable function. Once you've set up your individual drive program, you can save it and call it up at any time using the dynamic select button. The currently selected drive program is then shown in the multifunction display.
Traffic Sign Assist supports you by detecting speed limits and overtaking restrictions and showing them in the display. It also warns you if you're turning into a road in the wrong direction. The traffic signs are detected by the camera at the top of the windscreen. The general traffic laws and data from the navigation system are also used for the evaluation. You can switch Traffic Line Assist on and off in the Settings menu under Assistance in the onboard computer. When you pass a traffic sign, the corresponding traffic regulation is shown in the display for 5 seconds. The previous menu then appears. If the assistance graphic is also activated, any traffic signs detected are displayed continuously. In navigation mode, the traffic signs are also displayed on the command display. The camera also detects traffic signs with restrictions and displays these if the regulation must be observed or the restriction applies. If you drive into a section of road in the wrong direction, Traffic Assist will warn you visually and acoustically. In the event of a warning, immediately check the direction in which you're driving. The display may be updated, despite there being no visible traffic signs. This may be the case, for example, if you change roads, leave or enter a town, or the last traffic sign detected has not been repeated. Bear in mind that Traffic Sign Assist is only an aid to assist you. The system may be impaired in the event of ambiguous or dirty traffic signs, poor visibility, or if the camera is dirty. Active Parking Assist is an electronic parking aid which uses ultrasound. Active steering intervention and brake application can assist you during maneuvering or parking. Active Parking Assist is activated automatically when driving forwards at speeds of up to 35 km/h. Potential parking spaces for the vehicle are measured using ultrasonic sensors. The parking symbol is shown in the instrument cluster at speeds below 30 km/h. If unsuitable parking spaces are detected to the left or right of the vehicle, an arrow appears beside the parking symbol. The parking spaces on the driver's side are only displayed if you operate the turn signal on the driver's side. Bring the vehicle to a standstill shortly after the desired parking space and select reverse gear. Confirm the display prompt with OK. The system then assists you with the parking procedure and switches to active parking guidance. Release the steering wheel and reverse slowly. The vehicle is braked automatically. Pay attention to your surroundings and brake or steer if necessary to avoid an accident. Also observe the Parktronic messages. It indicates the distance between your vehicle and an object visually, as well as audibly, if you continue to approach it. When Parktronic is deactivated, Active Parking Assist is also unavailable. You can cancel Active Parking Assist at any time, either by pressing the Parktronic button or by stopping the movement of the steering wheel or steering yourself. Bear in mind that active parking assist is only an aid and is not a substitute for attentive driving.
This channel OldBenz. Thank you for attention. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel.